A wife takes money out of her husband's pocket and gives it to her friend, and the friend puts it in her purse. A beggar comes from behind, takes the money from her purse, and hides by the wall. The friend says, "Let us go, we are getting late." The wife says to her husband, "This is my friend, we are going shopping. I do not have money, please give me some money." The husband says, "Next week we will go on a trip there. You can do shopping as you like." The wife says, "At least give me some money." When the husband checks his pockets, he does not find his money. The wife is talking to her friend, and she checks her purse, and it is empty. The husband is surprised and says, "The money was just in my pocket. I do not know where it went. Maybe I forgot it at home." The husband is in a hurry and says, "I have to go now. I am getting late. We will meet later," and he leaves. The wife angrily says to her friend, "I just gave you money. Where did it disappear?" The friend says, "I do not know. I put it in my purse. My purse is empty. I also do not understand." The wife gets worried and starts crying and says, "What has happened? My whole plan failed. I do not know where the money went." The friend shows her purse and says, "See, my purse is empty. Are you doubting me?" The wife says, "No problem. Let us go," and both of them leave. The beggar runs after the man and stops him and asks, "Do you know those women?" The man says, "Yes, that was my wife. Her friend had come. They were going shopping and asking me for money. The money was in my pocket. I changed clothes. Maybe I forgot it at home. You beggars follow everyone. You look like a wise young man. Why do you not do some work or business instead of begging from everyone?" The beggar says, "If you have money, give it to me. It will be useful for me." The man checks his pocket and says, "I do not have money. If I had change, I would give it to you. I forgot all my money at home, and I am going for an important work. I do not have time," and he starts to leave. The beggar stops him again. The man asks, "What is the matter?" The beggar takes money out of his bag and gives it to the man and says, "Your wife took money from your pocket and gave it to her friend, and her friend put it in her purse. I was watching from behind, so I took that money. These are your own money which I came to return." The man says, "Did my wife do this? I do not understand. She could have asked me, why did she steal?" The beggar says, "Only you will know. I was just watching from behind. I thought maybe they were robbing you, so I stole the money from them and returned it to you." The man gives some money to the beggar as a reward and says, "You really showed honesty and kindness. You returned my money, thank you." The beggar takes the money, thanks him, and says, "If I did anything wrong, please forgive me." The man leaves from there. The beggar becomes happy with the money and goes back. The husband runs to his wife and shows her the money and says, "These are my money which you stole." But the wife refuses to accept it. Her friend also says she stole them. The wife says, "Who told you that I stole?" The husband says, "I feel ashamed to say that you did this to me." The husband and wife start arguing and fighting. The husband angrily says, "When you took money from my pocket, a beggar was standing behind and watching everything. He stole it from your purse and returned it to me. I will call the police and they will take you." The wife says, "No, no, do not do this." The husband angrily leaves his wife. We should also show honesty and kindness everywhere and support truth and right. If you liked our video, then like, share, and subscribe to our channel.